So what is up, everyone? Today is Thursday, December 18th. I'll be trading the Nasdaq like I always do. Honestly, I'm kind of confused for my bias, honestly. I know we're moving in like bullish price action right now, but like honestly, I just feel like higher time frame we're moving so bearish. But we'll see. But also, if you're in the TikTok live, definitely let me know if I cut out at all. Because I have been having problems with the TikTok live cutting out with my audio. So definitely let me know if I cut out. But so for my bias though, starting on the daily, right? So I marked out, we did put in an SMT at previous day low, right? So ES took out previous day low where, well, NQ failed to do so. So there's an SMT down there. We are delivering up pretty significantly. And it looks like the data release for CPI came out really bullish. So honestly, I could see previous day high being a target, but you said, yo, were you looking at longs also? I think I'm leaning toward longs. I feel like I want to see like some lower time frame structure form and follow it. Menti said 15-minute inverse. Let me look at this. I mean, yeah, we're probably going to close through it, but you said we can't hear you. I guess, is it lagging? Is it? I mean, am I cutting out only when I move stuff on the chart? You said it works fine now. So I guess, does it only lag when I move stuff on the chart? I don't know. I mean, I'll keep talking and I'll spam my chart. Is it going to cut out? Hello, hello? Yeah, I don't know. But thank you for the follow, Alex Paint. So, oh wait, is that Alex Bow? Probably not. Oh, and this morning I did I passed 3 Alpha Futures accounts full porting CPI this morning. It was nice. So you can see like when this candle came out, I just set a buy stop and a sell stop, like 30 points in each direction. And if you know like the method, I feel like you know how it works. I just want to double check. You said CPI full pour is really the method if you have enough money for evals. Yeah, honestly, like since I can afford to trade them, like I'm profitable. Like I'm not trying to like toot my own horn, but since I'm profitable, I don't want to trade evals anymore. And it's like if I can just full port CPI and avoid like save myself the time. You said might have to restart. I guess I'm cutting out still. Morning, Brandon says, good morning, bro. Excited to be up and trading. Yeah, excited to see you here, bro. You said not cutting out audio is good, just the background and stuff? Do you mean like, is it blurry or like, is my face like chopping around? You said we're almost at FVG. Yeah, honestly, at this point, for a long, if we come out and sweep out this low over here, that's like the first point I'd start looking at, to be honest. You said your face is chopping in the discount thing as well as the market. Yeah, I've been having problems with TikTok Live Studio. So I'm pretty much just waiting for a pullback for long. You said might need an update or something. I don't know. It's weird. I've been having... I think it's because I'm on Mac. And I think TikTok Live Studio doesn't work that well with Mac. Because I've tried a bunch of things, honestly. I wonder... I might try to make that bar moving static, though, so it stops being obvious it's cutting out. So, I mean, there also is like a 5-minute gap down here, but I feel like it's so tiny. I kind of want to see us come further down, and I bet there's a 15-minute gap, right? Yeah, honestly, I want to see us come to this 15-minute gap. You said New York Open isn't crazy anymore like before. Well, honestly, I feel like as you get later in December, I feel like the price action kind of goes downhill a little bit, especially like the last couple weeks of December, and we're getting really close to there, to be honest. This is actually the last 2 days I'm going to be trading with my usual risk. I'm actually going to de-risk a little bit coming up soon. Because I know historically this isn't like the highest probability time to trade. So, I mean, we did tap into this 5-minute gap, right? We're swept at this low inside this 5-minute gap. We're kind of coming back up, but I'm not looking for a long off that, to be honest. Because there's still this unfilled 15-minute gap below. And I really want to see this unfilled 15-minute gap get tapped into before I take a long. Honestly, though, once we tap into this unfilled 15-minute down here, I'm going for longs. You said, got a question with these live streams. Have you noticed lower than average views recently? I honestly focus more on my YouTube live streams. I'm just kind of adding on this TikTok live stream. I'm also live on YouTube right now. You said, I think something's wrong with the algo recently. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a TikTok trader, to be honest. I'm more a YouTube live trader. I want to make sure is my YouTube chat still working fine? Looks like it's working fine. You said, got you, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, of course. You said, yep, you're right. I usually hit around 10K views. Now barely 300. Interesting. I guess that we've got 2 people that live trade in here. What's up, guys? Not many people that live trade on TikTok. Well, actually, I say that. There's more than you expect, though. But you said the YouTube stream and chat are working good. I appreciate you letting me know that. I actually appreciate that. You said, I'm the new guy out of y'all. Well, good luck, bro. I'm rooting for you. I think this is like the first morning I was actually able to get, like right now, I'm currently live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. I haven't been able to get all 4 of them to work at once. I'll be more focused on chat now, though. When I first started the stream, I was kind of paying attention to making it all work. You said, I was shocked when I posted a TikTok and I woke up with 300 views. I started 3 months ago, and as of December, I'm up 3K best. Oh, nice. Oh, we tapped into this 15-minute. I love that. I wasn't even paying attention. So, now that we've tapped into this 15-minute gap, I'm going to start looking for longs. But, I just got to see what structure forms. I do appreciate you guys on the TikTok double tapping the screen. Also, guys in the YouTube, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. It really does help the stream. If you have any questions, definitely drop in the chat too. I mean, I'm just waiting for an inverse right now. But I gotta pay attention to this 1 minute inverse. You said time to start loading small caps. Yeah, I'm not too big into like individual stocks. I'm more of like just an indices quick trader scalper. So I'm gonna be paying attention to what is the highest time frame fair value gap in this leg, and then if it gets inverted, I might take a long off that, to be honest. You said, "Hey bud, are you kind of bullish for the day?" Yeah, I'd say I'm mostly bullish for the day. I mean, if we keep displacing lower and we don't give any bullish structure, I'll definitely flip my bias. But overall, I'd say I'm definitely bullish for the day. You said, if I don't find anything today, my 5th day without a trade. Honestly, 5 days without a trade is discipline. Not many people can go that many days without taking a trade, to be honest. And I feel like the best traders, they're not trading every day. Like, they're waiting for the best setups to appear. And it's like, they're almost like a sniper, right? They're waiting for the perfect opportunity, and then when they get it, they don't hesitate. But honestly, half the battle is passing up on the bad trades, honestly. So, I mean, honestly, if we're going to keep continuing so bearish like this, we might want to come down and sweep out these data lows. I don't know if you guys are familiar with data lows, but all it is on this 830 high impact. Dude, Ricardo said top step down. There's actually no way top step is down again. There's no way. It's working for me. I don't know, maybe try refreshing your browser, Ricardo. Because, bro, 3 days in a row would actually be crazy. You said it is. I just got kicked. 2 people in my chat are saying top steps down. You said, did you see Dodgy took that short? I'm not surprised. Dodgy's crazy, bro. He probably took some 1 minute short all the way up here, I bet, at 9:30. You said it's good now. I guess top step had an issue before, but it's good now. Dude, top step's bugging. But honestly, though, I have a feeling we might come down for these data lows, to be honest. You said, nope, network error for me now? I mean, for the heck of it, I can show you guys. Not this. I think you guys can see that, right? This is my top step. I don't know. I mean, it's working fine. And see, it says, like, the connection. I have a green connection. I can refresh the page. Logs me right back in. So I don't know. You said could sell short for the lows. Honestly, I could, the way it's moving right now, I could definitely see these data lows. Yeah, Ricardo said now it's okay. Yeah, I think it's okay now. You said must have been a hiccup. I'm back in. It's scary. What if I was in a trade? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, honestly, Top Step X, I don't know why it's so unreliable now. You said, I'm looking for a long after a sweep of London lows. London lows are kind of far away, but I could see it. Spoolin said I'm short on ES from 68.45. Not a bad entry at all. Yeah, you know, there's definitely issues with Project X, though, because I'm in the Trade Syncer Discord, and they just tagged everyone and said, be careful, Project X is experiencing issues again. This is literally 3 days in a row You said, I saw one guy on my For You page tripping over Top Step, and now it's a whole thing. Haha, rip Top Step. You said everything is crashing. Yeah, really, all types of problems are happening. You said trade locker on top? I don't know about that, but so I guess we are going to open up this 5-minute. To be honest, if we can open up this 5-minute and trade in, well, never mind. We already did open this 5-minute, but if we come back and trade into this 5-minute, honestly, I might look for shorts out of that. Because I feel like it's pretty obvious right now that we're coming toward these data lows. Like, it's really obvious we're going toward them, in my opinion. He said we're going to continue to drop until New Year. I mean, maybe. I mean, I know sometimes, though, there's something called, like, a Santa Claus rally. I feel like at the end of the year, it'll, like, kind of pump. You said if the price go for data low, I think it'll go for London low as well. What do you think? Honestly, I mean, I'll play it by year. But, I think, honestly, me personally, I think we could react off data lows. But I always, like, wait for confirmation. Like, if I see we hit data lows and just run straight through them and keep going, like, I'm not going to say we're going to react off them anymore. But, we did come back into this 5-minute. Oh, my God. This setup is looking juicy. I just need to check something. Are we delivering? This might happen so quick. Are we delivering from? Yeah, we're... Okay, wait, no. There's a chance I might take this 30-second. What, 38 points? 6 contracts. If we close through this 30-second, I might take this. So we did not close through it just yet. You said short that? I actually literally might. My risk to reward tool is messed up. I need to adjust it. But I want to go break even at this internal low down here, so I don't want it to take the internal low. Oh, I might not get my entry. Because I usually wait for a close, like, through an inversion. Well, let's see. I mean, if it pulls back, I'm going to enter this. I mean, yeah, I'm in there. So, I'll show my executions in 1 second. I just got to set my stop loss and take profit real quick. So I might have to go break even mad quick. Because I want to go break even when we take the internal low. Oh wait, I want to be break even here. I know it's a mad quick break even, but there's an SMT at the low. I will show my executions though, for the people who don't believe me. But, oh, dump Nasdaq. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going for data lows, to be honest. I could have targeted a 1-to-1, but I feel like data lows are a clear draw. But if ES takes the data lows first, I'm going to full close. Come on, push down, Nasdaq. Don't stop me at break even. I got to give myself a little more breathing room. So hopefully I'm looking for a flush down right here. Oh, come on, go down, Nasdaq. Don't, fuck. Stop me at break even. I have a feeling this is going to be a break even raid. Whatever. It's just, that's how I trade my model, to be honest. Like, I just go break even when we take the internal low, so. So one break even trade so far. I wonder if it would have hit my 1-to-1. Nah, it never even hit my 1-to-1, to be honest. You said wait. Oh, Bakuken. Oh, sorry, I missed that before Bakuken. You said wait. When was CPI? CPI was at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so about like an hour and a half now. You said we are in a 4-hour fair value gap. Yeah, bearish one. Yeah. Oh, I think it's gonna break even raid me. You said waiting for the macro. Yeah, I mean we're inside the macro right now. Thank you for the follow, Gabriel. Honestly, you see, that break even might not. You said we can't hear you. Is it cutting out on TikTok? You said never mind. Was it like cutting out when I move my screen or something? So honestly, if we come out and sweep out this high inside this 5-minute gap, I could maybe look for shorts off that, to be honest. You said, why don't you full port and lose your account? I was waiting for you to go live. I actually full ported not on live and I won. You said you're lagging now, like 1 minute behind. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that, to be honest. I don't have a delay set on my TikTok, so I don't really know why there's a delay. So we have swept this high inside this 5-minute gap. I want to pay attention to what's the highest time frame gap here again. Because honestly, I'm willing to take a short of this again, to be honest. So I gotta pay attention. There is this 1 minute here. So I mean, we're coming up pretty strongly, I feel like. And if we do close, honestly, Now that I think about it, we tapped into the 15. I might try this long, honestly. 100-point stop? Dude, what is that? I got a bad fill, but I tried that, honestly. The 5-minute inverse. Wow, that is not the reaction I wanted to see. Yeah, so I tried this. It's a 5-minute inverse. I know I'm on the 2-minute right here, but this is a 5-minute inverse. I'm going to go break even when we take out this internal high up here, or when ES does it. But guys on TikTok, if the stream does lag for you at all, or if you want to see like a better picture, pull up to the YouTube. It's a little better over there. I wish my fill was better. Such an ass fill. I like how ES is moving a lot more bullish than NQ. You said, why did you switch up to longs? So honestly, the thing is, so we tapped into this 15-minute gap. So like over here, there's this 15. Honestly, I feel like if we were going to continue bearish, we would not have inverted this 5-minute gap right here, to be honest. I feel like it's a clear sign that we're actually going to continue bullish. Like, I know we were trending toward the data lows, but if we were going to keep going to the data lows, there's like literally no reason to invert this 5-minute, honestly. I mean, like, this trade definitely could not play out and fail, but I think it's willing to take for me. Like, I'm willing to take it. Because I like to follow, like, what is price doing right now at this moment in time? Like, honestly, like, right now at this moment in time, it's telling me it wants to go up. Even though before I did think data lows, that's where I got target, but I was wrong. I think. There's honestly a chance I might get stopped to break even on this one, though. Because, the thing is, ES might hit that internal high and make me go break even. Because if there's an SNT up here, I'm going to go break even. You said, I like the way you say honestly most of the time. Yeah, I do say honestly a lot. There was actually someone that commented on my videos and they were like, honestly, question mark. And I was like, you're right, I did say that a lot. You said you're already in a trade, just joined, it's my first time. Yeah, I usually start at like 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I do post my stream schedule both on my Instagram story and in my free Discord. So if you're ever like wondering what time I'm going to go live, you can even go to my YouTube too and see what time the stream is scheduled for. Because I pre-schedule all them. So if you look for like tomorrow's session, it'll say if it's scheduled for like 9:30 or 9:45. You said, what time is it for you? I'm in Texas. I should have specified. It's Eastern Standard Time. So right now it's 9:59 Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be 10 a.m. You said, okay, cool. It's at 8:30 for me. I'll remember tomorrow. Yeah, I don't honestly. I'm not too familiar how it works with the time zones. You said, are you in a long or a short? This is a long position. Kevin said, yo, what's up? Well, KVN, I should say. You said, what do you think about ICC? I'm not too familiar with it, but honestly, I mean, I think ICT is where it's at. So I will be going break even when ES takes this most recent internal high. So I think ES is probably going to take it before NQ. But I haven't pulled up my other monitor, so I'll be watching. You said you're in this? I am in this, correct, yeah. I took this on my, I think you can see, right? Yeah, this is on my 5 Top Step Express funded accounts. I took this trade. So hopefully it works out. You said it might go retest yesterday's 4-hour IFVG. I guess you're talking about like up here. Yeah, I mean I could see that. We're definitely right now we're moving in bullish order flow. Oh, I wish my entry was better. I meant to enter down here and it entered me like 7 points higher because I hesitated. You said you prefer more mini or micro, so I only trade micros. So the reason for that though is I like to make every trade as close as I can to $500 of risk. So when I trade minis, like there's huge fluctuations. When I trade micros, I can really get like a specific position size. So I'm still not break even just yet. You said, I think the 4-hour has, yeah, I mean, that is correct. Yeah, I mean, the 4-hour candle did just open. But, honestly, like, if I get a trade idea where I'm confident in it, like, I don't necessarily need to wait for the 4-hour to have some manipulation. You said, having a good trading community, especially like this one, made me feel like I have leveled up. Seeing another trader use the same highs and lows that I use makes me feel confident they're doing something right. I love to hear that, honestly. That's, like, part of one of the reasons I started streaming, though, is, like, honestly, so like one of the things that helped me as a trader was I actually joined someone else's group very similar to this where you could watch them trade in live time. And like I just feel like seeing someone else trade in live time and actually do it like really like gave me a lot of confidence. So then I kind of started doing it for other people. So I mean, we might come down and retest this inverse. I mean, I could see that and then come up. I wonder if there's a little tiny 5-minute gap here. There is a tiny 5-minute, I want to say. Yeah, there's a 1 tick 5-minute gap down here. So maybe it wants to come down and rebalance that, but we'll see. So yeah, we're retesting the inverse right now. I mean, if it doesn't want to respect that, maybe it'll come down to like this tiny 5-minute gap. But there's like a tiny 5-minute gap here. You said you hit CPI? Yeah, I did. I full boarded CPI and won. I passed 3 Alpha Futures evaluations. So we did respect this inverse. So we're kind of wicking back up. We didn't even tap into that 5-minute gap, which is honestly a good sign. You said you passed Alpha Futures but trading Top Step? Well, I mean, no, I mean I have multiple funded accounts. I mean, well, I already have Express funded accounts at Top Step, but I wanted to get more funded accounts. So I passed some evals at Alpha. Oh, and also, guys on the YouTube, if you don't mind, drop me a like. It does help the stream. And guys on TikTok, if you don't mind just double tapping the screen, it does help me out as well. But you said about to start a funded tomorrow, looking to pass with help. I'm still a baby trader. I mean, yeah, it's going to take time. I mean, you can always pull up to the live streams and ask me as many questions, use my analysis. You said December, hard month to start. That's facts, honestly. December is a hard month to start. You said I've never been on YouTube Live. What's the crown for? I'm not too sure what the crown is for. Oh, and we are pushing down. Interesting. So, maybe we want to tap into this 5-minute gap down here that I was talking about. Like, rebalance that and then continue higher. But you said in the chat he means? Honestly, I actually don't know the answer to that. But the thing is, like, even though it's not looking too hot right now for this trade, I'm still confident in the idea behind it. Like, we inverted this 5-minute gap, and, like, neither NQ or ES took the internal high. Like, honestly, if this trade loses, this would be something I'd be okay with taking, like, as a loss. I'd prefer, though, it looks like we might close through that little tiny 5-minute, which really isn't a good sign. You said based on how much you talk in the chat, you get ranked. Number 1 gets a crown with it. Oh, I didn't know that. So honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of us closing through this 5-minute. Like, even though it's mad tiny, I really don't like that we close through that, but hopefully it means nothing and we just kind of come back up now. But it's honestly not a good sign. You said, how much trades do you take on average? I'd say on average, I take like 2 trades a day. There's some days it might be like 3. Some days it might be like 1. Some days it's 0, to be honest. So, I mean, this is honestly not the reaction I want to see. I mean, I feel like maybe like the last area we could react off of, there's like this order block down here. So maybe we could come like retest that and come back up, but yeah, this is not looking good. But you can't say I'm out until it hits stop loss. So we did tap into that order block. This is like one of these last areas I could see holding. Because below the order block, there's like maybe equilibrium as wick, but that's really pushing it. You said December PA for you? Yeah. You said, are you bullish for the day? I'm currently bullish, but there's a chance we might want to sweep out data lows first. You said, do you have an outline on paper that you fill out for journaling at the end of the day, or what strategy is that? I mean, I have a strategy. I don't journal anymore, to be honest, because I take like all my trades on live stream. So I figure like I kind of don't bother journaling, but you can use something called Notion to journal. It's free. You said, what's data lows? It's just the low left behind by like a high impact news release. So we had CPI at 8:30 this morning, and like on the 1 minute chart, we left behind like this low over here. So sometimes price gets drawn to lows like that. You said went short with 1 minute IFVG. I hope it works out for you, bro. Yeah, I really don't like how this is acting right now. I'm probably getting stopped, to be honest. You said, oh, what's up, Vizid? How are you, bro? You said, how many points are you to TP? Ooh, how many points to TP from where we are? I want to say 80. You said, so do you never exit a long position because of discipline? Yeah, I mean, my trading plan tells me to hold until I either get like hit my take profit, hit my stop loss, or I get stopped at break even. But I never like look at a setup and say, oh, I'm giving up on this. Because honestly, I still believe in the setup until it stops me out. Like, I know it's definitely looking really bad right now, but like, what? Like, I'm going to save myself 50 bucks, but then there's a chance, there are some setups where it literally comes all the way back up. And it's like saving 50 bucks those days is not worth like the couple days where it actually will win. You said, bro, we are heading for the 5-minute bullish FVG. Oh, you're saying the one at my stop loss, essentially? Yeah, I mean, the only thing is, I thought we tapped into a 15-minute gap, and then we inverted this 5-minute, so I thought we were going to continue up from there, but... You said, did you blow up your account on today's news? Nah, I passed 3 Alpha Futures evaluations, so I passed an evaluation in 1 day with the news. On 3 accounts. You said entry? I just took... Oh, you said not from TP, from entry. Oh, from entry, I'm down like 60 points, I think. Because I had like a crazy stop loss. You said almost exactly... I almost took the same trade. Good stuff, Vizid. You said, do you take 1 step or 2 steps? I only take 1 step evaluations. You said, but I didn't because I missed my entry from the 2-minute. But Jordan says we'll tap the 1 hour FVG and then to the moon. I hope it goes to the moon right now. So close to my stop loss. Before though, someone was asking me, why don't you manually close out trades? Like, see, like, I'm not saying this trade's gonna win, but the thing is, right, you can see it came all the way down here. Like, imagine if I closed $50 away from my stop, and imagine if this thing goes all the way up to my take profit. Like, I would have tried to save myself 50 bucks, and I would have sacrificed, like, $800 almost net. You know what I mean? But, I mean, I might be talking too soon. It might just come down. Judas said, Tim getting fried. Tell me something new. But Vizid said, bro, I full ported CPI. I'm way past break even now, finally. Good stuff, bro. Try not to make a habit out of full porting CPI. B said, IFVG models often get edged your stop loss. You're saying like they come very close to my stop loss but don't hit it, or they actually hit it? I feel, in my experience though, like part of the reason my stops are so big is because in my experience, there are times where it comes really close to my stop and doesn't hit it. Like at the extreme wide stop. But Cameron said, are you looking for shorts or longs? I'm currently in a long position. But if this gets stopped out, which it might right now, I need to like reanalyze, but you said, don't worry, Tim. I love being a disciplined. Oh yeah, you told me that. I forgot. Oh yeah, so yeah, you only you full ported because it was bad at rebill. You said, nah, I don't. I mean, IFVG models often get edged. Your stop loss don't hit. I hope. I mean, I'm like, I'm so close to. He said, bye bye, Tim position. Good riddance. You said, by the way, there's a 1 hour FVG. I mean, yeah, there probably is, but at the time I took the trade, it was like just forming. I don't know. Honestly, so if this does get stopped out, I might try to take one more long after we take like the data lows. But after that, I mean, I'll be done for the day. Ooh, I'm cooked. You said, yo, Tim, morning, man. How are you? Did I miss something? Just got back from the gym. Well, I took a trade that's probably going to hit stop loss, so you probably didn't miss too much. But how's your morning going, bro? You said, so would a bullish daily bias even matter here? I mean, daily bias matters, but sometimes I feel like it can just be like overridden by like internal structure. Where like if there's like a really obvious draw internally, it might need to get hit before we can continue in the direction of your bias. When this candle closes bearish, it's probably a sign that I'm cooked. Because honestly, this candle's going to close in like 40 seconds. How it closes is probably going to be pretty important. You said the camera's hella delayed? I honestly don't doubt it is. The camera is hella delayed. So that candle is pretty much like a doji. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's bullish or bearish to be honest, but you said, why did you enter long? I entered short both times. Well, honestly, so I feel like right now we're kind of trending up and we tapped into a 15-minute gap and we inverted a 5 coming out of there. So I feel like that was like good time frame alignment. but I might get stopped here. You said, do you think people... Oh, wait, I missed a lot of messages. You said, I got a text from your fake Discord account. Yeah, people try to impersonate me and message people. I will never message you and ask you for money or anything. He said, I thought the same thing yesterday, but they continue to dump into PM session. Yeah, I mean, it can be misleading sometimes. But, you said, do you think people like trades by side, TJR, because they are legit? TJR is legit. You said, there's a 5-minute IFVG with SMT. There's an SMT? Yeah, I guess, is there an SMT at the lows? Or am I bugging? Unless I'm blind and I don't see an SMT. But, you said Sup Tim took any trades today so far? No, I mean, I'm in a trade right now. I'm probably going to lose it, though. But I'm holding until it either hits TP or stop loss. It keeps edging my stop loss. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I don't want to jinx it and say it out loud. It's possible that this low, it keeps edging, is a protected low. So that's why it's not hitting it. Like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with protected lows. And I'm not even good at calling protected lows, to be honest. But it's looking like that might be a protected low. This is an amazing reaction. Before, though, like, I don't remember if you guys, someone asked me, as this thing was like $50 away from my stop loss, someone was like, oh, aren't you going to close this? Like, no. Like, this right here is the exact reason why I do not close positions before they hit my stop loss. Like, whenever I put a stop loss, there is a reason behind why I'm putting my stop loss at that location. So until it hits that exact point, I still believe in that trade. And, like, the same thing that happened today, though. Like, I still believe in this trade until that low got swept. Came really close to it, never swept it, right? Like, I would be kicking myself right now. Imagine if I sold trying to save 50 bucks. And I've done stuff like that in the past, too. I mean, a lot of this stuff just comes from market experience. But... You said it's a part of the game, yeah, facts. Ooh, I actually, oh my god, I'm seeing green again. Oh my god. So exciting. You said I'll catch you tomorrow AM. You said, well, no, it's I'll be starting at 9:30 AM Eastern Standard Time, but I think you were the one that said you're from Texas. So if you're an hour behind, it would be like 8:30. But it's 9:30 AM Eastern Standard Time. Cuz I want to say Texas is 1 hour behind. It's not 2 hours behind, I don't think. Well, it's 9:30 AM Eastern Standard Time. You said I'd personally go break even on this one. It's not giving me signs of accept. Honestly, I like this candle right here. This is a sign of like momentum coming into the market, like bullishly. I mean, there's a chance I might get stopped to break even, but because I will be moving to break even when this internal high up here gets taken, but You said this is what I meant by edging your stop? Yeah, you were definitely right, bro. You were definitely right. In the moment, it's scary when you see it, but... You said, I love seeing lower highs after what I experienced yesterday. Oh, I'm break even there. I wasn't paying attention. I'm break even there. So break even trade. You guys should not be taking a loss on this. TikTok is forcing me to prove that I'm a human. Dude, what is TikTok doing to me? You said I'll wait for a retracement into the 5-minute if possible. Not a bad idea. Oh my god, TikTok. What are you doing to me? So I'm hoping we just keep flushing up. It's looking like we're doing that, but... Here we go. You said, hey bro, I just switched over to alpha and I hit the 3K. Does it automatically fund me? Yeah, if you give it like an hour. You said, is this set of fundeds brand new? No, I've been trading them for a minute, to be honest. You said, sounds so dystopian, making you prove you're human. TikTok dog water. Dude, I've been having so many... I gotta record this. This is about to hit TP. My bad. Give me 1 second. I'm up like 300 out of 400. We're like 75% the way to TP. I wish, dude, there was that guy. His name is Just Duke. He was saying, oh my god, Tim losing a trade like happens all the time. I don't know if you guys remember that. Bro, there's this one guy though. He loves to come into my lives and flame me. I wish he was here to see this. Gotta flex on my haters. Oh, you know, maybe. I think it's allergic to... Whenever I take my phone out, this always happens. Now, yeah, I'll wait. I can't get too over ecstatic. I mean, I think it's gonna hit, but just because I think it's gonna hit doesn't mean it's gonna hit. Like, you said, do you cheat your strategy on YouTube? I mostly do it like on live. I don't really have like a good in-depth video, but you said I'll never understand is people that you hating on other traders. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I guess you must suck so, like, no offense to any, well, but to do that, you must suck so bad at trading that you just, like, feel like, I hate this trading stuff. I'm gonna go hate on other people because, like, I'm so mad about it because I can't do it myself. Because there's no profitable trader that's gonna pull up here and just start shitting on me. You said, imagine hating other traders. It's so sad. Yeah, and I told him I was gonna full port CPI, and he pulled up and he was like, bro, did you lose your accounts yet? Like, dude, I did it on eval and I passed, bro. Like, what? You You said, did your top step lag this morning? I didn't have any problems with top step, but I heard some people in my chat saying they were having problems with top step. Yo, what's up, JP3? Happy to see you, bro. You said I was watching on YouTube the whole time? Oh, bet, bro. You said TikTok's delayed by about 10 seconds? Yeah, it is. That's why I've been telling people just to go over to YouTube. It's bad. I don't know why TikTok Live Studio gives me issues. Oh, come on. What? I still need like 30 points. It looks like nothing, but it's like 30 points. You said, mate, Timothy, I have a question. I will answer your question. I gotta record my video for my... I just wanna... I think I got time. I always record a video for my story. You said, why'd you enter the setup so high? I'll give a... Like, once this hits, I'm gonna give a full breakdown of the trade, but... You said futures? Yeah, I'm trading futures. You said, yeah, it went through my take profit and signed me out. And then when I came back, it was negative. That sucks. But, I'll try it. So you said, mate, Timothy, I have a question for you. I know I'm a good trader in my veins 4 out of 5 days of the week. If that one off days where you crash out and blow it up, how do you deal with over trading? So, you can set like a lockout feature where you can like lock yourself out of the account. So TopStep X has that. I recommend using that. You can also use a trading journal and get like a streak of winning days, and like every day like check off, be like, yeah, I followed my plan, I only took X amount of trades, I didn't overtrade, blah blah blah. And then you almost get a winning streak, and you know if you break that streak, you have to go in your journal, admit to yourself like, damn, I messed up today. That makes sense. So like just get on a winning streak and focus on staying on that winning streak. You said you walk away. Yeah, I mean, honestly, walking away too, like, honestly, like, fully shut your laptop, just, like, log yourself out of the account. You said almost took the same trade too, but hit CPI today. You said, thanks, man, I watched your recent videos and it's great inspiration. I appreciate that. Really appreciate that, bro. You said, Tim the GOAT, I appreciate you, Vized. You said a lot of buy-side liquidity at this level. Oh, you know, I gotta, I had my pinned comment on TikTok saying to come over to the YouTube. It went away, I guess. Maybe they didn't like that. So I'm 20 points away from TP. It's just edging me. It's just hanging out right next to my TP. Just like it edged my stop loss, dude. Just like it edged my stop loss. Oh. He said, yeah, almost. Almost. This is an actual edge. This is the craziest edge of my life. Bang. Just took a win on live stream. I'm actually live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. So I'm live on 4 places. I took this trade in live time. So essentially what it was I took a 5-minute inversion. We were delivering from a 15-minute gap. So once we closed this 5-minute, I took a long, but W day, I'm up 400 $20 on my 5 Top Step Express funded accounts, and tomorrow will be the last day I'm still trading my fundeds. I will be de-risking and moving to like smaller size for the rest of the year, but W day on live. Bang. You said you're the GOAT gang. Appreciate you, Vizid. Appreciate you, Morocco. But so I'm gonna give my breakdown for my logic behind why I actually took this trade. But so I gotta show you guys trading view. So, and just so you know, guys on TikTok, I know it is kind of laggy, but if you come over to YouTube live, it won't be as laggy. I'm just TimB272 on YouTube. But so for my breakdown, right? So coming into New York AM open, right? So at 9:30, that's when I first started trading. I marked out these data lows down here. So all a data low is, excuse me, it's just the wick left behind by this 8:30 high impact news release, right? So we left behind this wick down here. So I thought we honestly might go toward it, but like at first I was saying I was bullish when I first sat down. Once I saw we were moving toward the data lows, I did admit we might need to sweep these first, but I did flip my bias, I will admit, right? So the thing that made me flip my bias was I saw that we came down, we tapped into this 15-minute gap right here, right? So after we tapped into that 15-minute gap and we inverted a 5-minute gap right here, it's very clear time frame alignment, right? So like I hit the wrong button. I might lag really bad for a second. Here, wait, I gotta fix something real quick. Okay, I should be good now. Sorry if I lagged for a second. But so when I talk about time frame alignment, right? Think about this. So if we're gonna continue bullish, for us to continue bullish, right? We've retraced into a bullish 15-minute gap, and we've now inverted a bearish 5-minute gap. So we are respecting bullish PD arrays, and we are disrespecting bearish, right? And when I say time frame alignment, right, we're respecting a higher time frame 15-minute gap and like a lower time, we're disrespecting the 5-minute, right? So like at that point, it's honestly pretty clear to me that we should continue up, right? So at the point of us closing through this 5-minute gap right here, I just took a long position. And yeah, I just went for 1-to-1 risk to reward because honestly, I like to give myself my stop the full breathing room of coming down here. Right? So like today, it definitely played out, right? You can see it came so close to my stop, but it never actually hit it. So that's one of the reasons why I always give my trades the full breathing room to that swing low, right? So then because my stop loss had to be so big, for me to get a 1-to-1, my TP is really far away. So like, yeah, it could have kept running, but me personally, I'm not comfortable going with like, I'm not going to go for a Hail Mary to previous day high. Like, I like to target what I call the low-hanging fruit. If you guys watch me trade live, you know I talk about this all the time. Like, I like to take the majority of my position off at the low-hanging fruit, right? But, yeah, so this was this trade, and I actually forgot to mention, I actually did take a short before this. So, at the time, I thought we were going toward data lows, right? I saw that we opened up this 5-minute gap, the one I actually took an inverse off of, right? So once we had the first tap into the 5-minute gap, where is it? So we tapped into this 5-minute gap and we presented this 30-second inversion. So I took an entry right here. I moved my stop loss to break even when we took out all these lows. So I got stopped to break even on that. I was going for a pretty big risk to reward in this trade. I was going to go target data lows, but honestly, like my trading plan tells me like when we take that internal high or low, I have to go break even, right? So because of that, I was forced to go break even by my trading plan, and it saved me from a loss. Because honestly, discretionarily, like I honestly would have held this trade if it was discretion, but my trading plan tells me you can't hold this trade, right? So because I got stopped at break even, and followed my trading plan, that's the only reason I'm walking away from today profitable, right? Because this first trade stopped at break even. Then I took this next trade that ended up winning, right? But let me see what I missed in chat. You said, yo, Timothy, what should I do? I purchased like a 50K account 2 months ago and I haven't passed. What do I do? If you're being billed monthly, you got to full port that thing, honestly, because you don't want to keep getting billed for the same futures evaluation. In my opinion, it's stupid. But you said, wait, is your name Timothy? That's my uncle's name too. That's why I thought you were so chill. Yeah, my full name is Timothy. But you said, yo, Timothy, I guess it's the same question again. I mean, you're down, and you're only down 100. I mean, but just don't get rebuild, essentially. You said, bro, just keep trading. Yeah, facts. You said, try to make a comeback. You'll feel so good about yourself. Facts. Even with a small account. You said Top Step was not copying. I don't know why. I'm about to check. Dude, mine better have copied. Okay, mine worked. Cool. That's weird, though. I don't know why it would do that. But you said good trade, targeted $400 price lever, nicely delivered. Yeah, I appreciate that. And I do appreciate you guys dropping follows on the TikTok. Velton, Spotted, Kayla. And honestly, the session, like the live trading sessions are a little better on YouTube. They like lag a little bit less. You can see it like in actual live time. It's a lot more like, because I think the TikTok's delayed. So if you guys are interested in more of this, definitely subscribe to my YouTube. It's TimB272. It's also linked in my profile. Baka Keno said, yeah, thanks, bro. You said, bro, I actually might not buy a Top Step account. I know I am trading on Top Step right now, but they have gone so far downhill since I first started trading with them, bro. Like, I promote alpha futures day in and day out, and honestly, like, times like this is why I promote them so much. Like, honestly, if you look in the Alpha Futures Discord, they have been going crazy trying to compensate traders, like keeping the traders up to date. They literally said that they contacted Top Step 10 separate times trying to get some like issue resolved. You said futures all the way, Alpha? Yeah, Alpha Futures all the way, bro. And if you guys do check out Alpha Futures, they're doing a 25% off sale right now. So if you use my discount code, which is code TIMB272, 25% off all evaluations, unlimited uses. It's just going to end in like 24 hours, I think. I don't even know the time off my head. You said same trade, but I waited for a retrace into 5-minute inverse. Good work, bro. You said great work. Great work for you too, bro. But you said Ninja Trader is nice now since I've learned how it works. Yeah, I like futures. You said, how do you do split screen? So I'm using on TikTok, I'm doing something called TikTok Live Studio. But it honestly gives me issues sometimes. But if you want to see the screen like looking better in live time, pull up to the YouTube. It's TimB272. But what time is it right now? How much time I got? You said stream delayed bad. Yeah, that's why I know the stream's really delayed. So pull up to the YouTube. The stream's a lot less delayed over there. It's just a TimB272. But I guess if you guys drop some questions if you have them, because I'm probably gonna answer some questions for like 5 seconds or until you guys run out of questions. But after that, I'm probably gonna hop off the live, to be honest. But I do appreciate all you guys stopping by. Great live today. W day. Yeah, I guess you guys probably don't have any questions, but I do appreciate all you guys stopping by. Like I said before, if you're looking for a prop firm to trade with, Alpha Futures is my favorite prop firm. They're doing 25% off all evaluations for the next like 24 hours. So if you use my discount code, which is code TIMB272, it'll get you that 25% off all evaluations, unlimited uses. Also, I have my free Discord. It's on my profile or like in the pinned comment. So definitely join my free Discord. And I do live trade on YouTube Monday through Friday for free. So definitely pull up to that if you want to see my executions in live time. Keep hanging out with me while I trade. Every morning on YouTube, Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be live. But you said didn't get an entry for the day, but I'm good. Take care, Tim. Good stuff. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, Vizit. I appreciate all you guys stopping by. But have a good rest of your day, guys. Oh, you said I was asking how do you do split screen trading? Oh yeah, I got you, bro. So over here at the top, there's like this little button. If you click it, you can change it to 2. So you can put NQ and ES on each side. Oh yeah, I think you might have to have a trading view premium. I don't know if you gotta pay for that. But if you use like Project X, which kind of sucks, but they let you do it. Said I'm 20. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I will be wrapping up here, but I do appreciate every single one of you guys stopping by. Have a good rest of your day. Peace out, guys.